back to St. Peter's layout. It's been a while since I've actually done a video at all on the layout. There might have been some clips uploaded to YouTube of just a simple 1 minute or 2 minute video of trains running, especially with the 60 in front of you, as you can see. However, today I'm going to be reviewing and comparing two big manufacturers at the minute that have done the class 60 in model form, which is Cavalex models on the left and Accurascale on the right. And I'm going to do an honest review on them. I'm not going to be giving, special love to one, not the other. I'm going to be directly comparing exactly why I like one of them. But all in all, I like the pair either way. I think they're great models. And starting from the front ends, you've got Accurascale on the right hand side, Cavalex models on the left, both in the same livery of DC rail freight. Kind of got a DC fleet going on at the minute. Both are in the same livery, but as you can probably see, there's a little bit of a difference in shade of the DC rail livery. The Accurascale one seems a little bit darker than the Cavalex one, and I'd argue that Cavalex got the DC livery right with the shade, as if anyone went to Southdown Railway when they had 6029 on the diesel gala, and they had the model there as well, and it was spot on. But as you can see, right there, very well picked out, excellent details on both models, with the bogey detail on the Cavalex one. I've had to put my phone torch on as it is a little bit dim on the side. As you can see, bogey detail is absolutely insane. Going on to the underside where the fuel tank is, superb as well. Here the compressor, it's great detail from these models, as you can see. Now looking at the Accurascale bogey detail on their class 60, very well detailed as well. The compressor as well, and the fuel tank, all picked out with their little details. This one is also named, 6029 is also named, however I need to put the nameplate on. As you can see, very well detailed as well. Looking at the Accurascale detail on the roof, very well picked out. The panels look all nice and clean. And the grills are as well. And you can see this end is the compartment where the internals are, and you can see through the other side. Very hard to tell with an iPhone, but the grills look great. The livery application as well, very crisp, as you can see. The only downside that I'd have about this is the removable hatch. As you can see, this is the hatch where the decoder is and where you can see the speaker, but it's very obvious of where it is, which is there. I don't see the point in having a removable hatch if the body's being held by clips and not screwed in, but that's just my thoughts. Don't know how well you can see inside the cab, but the detail is also great on the Accurascale one. Now looking at the Cavalex roof and the panels as well, very sharp. Grills look great as well. As you can see, compartments nicely picked out with the grille. Livery application on the Cavalex one also looks great. Cab detail is there as well. You can see it. The Cavalex ones have a tinted side windows here, and obviously the other end as well, but just like the real thing. I've turned on the compartment light inside of 6029, and it looks pretty good. It's nice and subtle. The light is actually in the corner up there. It's very well done. I've turned on the cab light. That's very hard to get an actual focus, but the cab detail of the Cavalex ones are outstanding. If you see any flickering, it's not happening in real life. It's just the way cameras pick up LED lights. Horn grills, the horns look great. This is in yard mode, so it will have the two inner ones white. When I turn it off, it will only have one singular one on, as real life as well. On this one, it's got the buffers picked out on the white line around it. I think most of the DC fleet have that now. The compartment light on the Accurascale 60 on, and it's very different where the light positioning is on the Accurascale one compared to the Cavalex one, which is nicely in the corner, and it's not very obvious to see exactly where the light is positioned. However, this is a bit strange to have directly in the middle, because I'm pretty certain that the Class 60s have the compartment light up in the top corner so it can shine down. However, I will have to see about that. Now I have the cab light on, the Accurascale one. Like using the torch. Now with the cab light on as well, on the Accurascale one. See all the detail in there. Great detail again for both models. Looking at the front, livery application is also great. Buffers aren't picked out on white on 55. However, I think that is just like real life. The one thing to note, major difference, is Accurascale now are doing the clear coupling, except for the actual part where it couples. I don't really like this idea. I think it makes it more obvious that it's there, instead of just having something like the same coupling colour anyway. As you can see, I'll show you on 29. It's not very obvious that there's a coupling there if you look at it at a certain angle. However, it's quite obvious there is a coupling there, especially when there's natural light on the front. The valances on the snowplows, these are magnetic on the Cavalex ones, which is great if you wanted to change quite easily for another coupling, and you can just by pulling it off. However, on the Accurascale ones, these are actually screwed in, and you'd have to do the whole process of flip it upside down, unscrewing it, of course taking out the coupling first. It's a little bit more to do, but with Cavalex's design, I think they smashed it. I think both manufacturers of doing the 60 have done a really good job. There have been some issues with, first release of the 60s by Cavalex, but also some issues with the Accurascale ones too. The Cavalex ones had the problem with the too big of gears in the bogie drive, and you'd have to simply just replace it, but Cavalex are nice enough to give you the new fix for it, which I do have. This one's already fitted with it, and the Accurascale one had a problem with some people having blown speaker issues. If you're doing a model the first time, you're not always going to get it 100% right. That you need to give some slack to the manufacturers that do it, because they're doing their best. They're trying to get the most detail and get the best out of it they can. But yeah, it's down to personal preference of which one you want to go for. Ideally, for me, I like the Cavalex ones better, because I think they've just done it right. There's nothing wrong with the Accurascale ones at all. I think they're also great as well. I just prefer Cavalex. I think there's a big gap in the market for model railway, especially locos that haven't been done yet, or haven't been done in a very long time. I think manufacturers need to actually look at it and pick out a model that needs updating or hasn't been done yet. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that would think the same thing, that they need to start focusing on things that need to be done other than going with the same model. Cavalex did announce theirs first, and then Accurascale came in second, but I believe that Accurascale was doing it first. It is a bit confusing, but I'm glad that you have a choice in the market now, where you can, instead of just going to one, you can go to others. I haven't got a Hornby, one of the new Hornby 60s. I think Hornby doing new 60s kind of came in and thought they could rein in people, but no, it doesn't look like it. Start up 6029 and then shut it off, and then compare it to 6055 as well, so you can hear both the same sound, but they're different decoders and different. The end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed the review on both the models. I think they're top models and they're both on par with each other. keep in mind that what I choose is my own opinion and my view on it. I do like the Cavalex ones a little bit better, despite, you know, not all-wheel drive. That doesn't bother me at all because it doesn't really affect the performance of the model. However, stay tuned for some more videos in the future. If you would like to see a Cavalex Class 56 review, then comment down below and I can definitely see myself doing a review on the 56s, even though they've been out for some time. But it's always nice to have other opinions on it. Don't forget to like the video if you did, and subscribe if you haven't. It's not a forceful thing, you don't have to, just to support the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Keep safe and keep modeling.